Assalamu alaikum, dear friends. How are you? I welcome you here on my training channel. My name is Abdul Khalik. Dear friends, all of us, all of us want to become somebody, want to reach somewhere, and want to achieve something. So these things are called our goals, our destination, our ambitions. But in many of the cases, we are unable to achieve what we wanted to, unable to become what we wanted to. What is the reason behind? That is what we need to understand. The most common excuse people present, the most common thinking of the people is that it is the external resistance. The people are not cooperating. The people are opposing or resisting. That is indeed a reason. But there is even a bigger reason. What is that bigger reason, by the way? It is the lack of self control. If the other people are not cooperative toward me and toward us, it is fine, it is okay. But if at all we ourselves are not cooperating, that is very bad. And if at all we don't cooperate with we ourselves, I believe that no matter how much of the cooperation other people are extending toward us, it is not going to be a success at all. So, my dear friends and fellows, why we are not cooperating with ourselves? It is due to lack of self control. It is due to lack of self discipline. So, the self discipline is the key to success. All the people who have achieved the bigger types of success, they never did it without the self discipline, and it is not possible. Momentarily we can achieve something, but as for sustaining something which is good, that is not possible without the self discipline. This is the reason that we have made it a topic of our today's discussion. Let's look upon how can we create a kind of good self discipline in ourselves. First of all, it is the set clear goals. We need to set clear goals. Setting of the clear goals, it is very important, because setting the clear goals mean we know our direction, in which direction to move. If we don't have a clear set of the goal, it actually means that we will be seen drifting from here to there, from there to there, without a direction. That is something very bad indeed. Those people who don't set the clear goals, they are like the rudderless boat. That is first thing, that we need to set clear but attainable, achievable goals. Sometimes the goals are very clear, but these are over ambitious, due to which we fail to achieve all that. Whatever could have been achieved in 1 year remained unachievable even after 6 years. Why? Because the goals were over ambitious. So we don't need to indulge in anything like that at all. So set clear and attainable, achievable goals. Now the second is create a schedule. What is this, by the way? Plan your day, plan your week, plan your month, and plan your year. So that is creating a schedule. We must create a schedule, because lacking schedule means that we people are very making very little progress. Sometimes we are making too much progress for a little bit of the time, but then we suffer the burnout. So it is very important that we do create a schedule. Now the third is prioritize tasks. Whatever we have to do, we need to prioritize it. We need to focus on high importance activities first. We need to focus on high importance activities first. Prioritize tasks. How could it be done by the way? I think we need to have a to-do list, and we need to rank every of the item. So the fourth is use time management tool. Use the time management tool. That is very important. We need to have a to-do list. We need to seek the help from any a smartphone app. We can seek the help from the calendar. We need to use the time management tool because the time is our basic resource. Money is very important indeed, but the time is even more important for the reason that for the reason that we have been given a limited amount of life in the form of the decade, in the form of the years, the months, the weeks, and the days, the minutes, and the second. So the time is very limited, and the clock is ticking moment by moment. It is like a block of ice melting with the passage of each moment. So we need to be very careful, and we need to be very careful indeed. So that is, use time management tool. And some of the people, they are the billionaires, but their life, and they cannot buy more life. Even if at all they pay billions of dollars, they cannot buy more time, they cannot buy more life. So for this reason, we need to learn how to manage the time. Now the fifth is eliminate distraction. Eliminate distraction. We are unable to concentrate. We are unable to focus because certain things, they are, distracting us. It could be the social media. It could be the phone calls from our friend, and the certain other ways. I think we need to control the distraction, eliminate distraction. Now the sixth is create accountability. How can we create accountability? How can share goals and progress with a friend or mentor? Share goals and progress with a friend or mentor and ask them to hold ourselves responsible, to look upon us and our performance in a bit critical manner. So we can also do, we can reflect upon us. We can reflect in the evening before sleeping. We can reflect on the whole of the day, and then we can identify what was wrong done, so that we are not going to repeat whatever was done right, so that we are able to better continue all that. So this is create accountability. Now the seventh is practice self-care. Self-care. We ourselves are the most important asset of we ourselves. It's not the money. It's not the money is not as important. All other things are not as important as we ourselves are. So for that reason, we need to practice the self-care. How can we do that? By providing ourselves with the 7 to 8 hours of a regular sleep time. Regular sleep time from 7 to 8 hours. We need to provide ourselves with the proper nutrition, which is not a junk food at all, and we need to exercise on a regular basis, either in the form of the walking, jogging, running, yoga, aerobics, weightlifting, gym, or whatever you can. So whatever is more suitable. So that is, practice self-care. Now the eighth is embrace delayed gratification. Embracing of the delayed gratification, make momentary and short-term sacrifices for the long-term goals. Unless until we are ready to sacrifice the momentary gratifications for the long-term goals, I think as for the long-term goals are concerned, these will remain totally unachievable. So now that was the eighth, and the ninth is develop a growth mindset. What is this growth mindset, by the way? View challenges as opportunities for growth, because the challenges will be there, the hurdles, the obstacles will be there. Some of the people will be opposing us, another some of the people will be resisting us. I think we need to understand that all of that is, that creates opportunities for growth. It creates opportunities, provide us with opportunities for growth, and that is, develop a growth mindset. The 10th is celebrate small win. Celebration of the small win, recognize and reward your progress along the way. Recognize and reward your progress along the way. No matter how small the progress is, no matter how little the achievement is, yet you need to reward yourself, because in this way we are building confidence in ourselves that if at all I do work hard, if at all I do achieve something, if at all I do work smart, if at all I do work hard, I am going to reward myself like everyone else on earth. We need to reward ourselves. Other people don't work for us unless we reward them in the same manner. If at all we want ourselves the good performance out of ourselves, we need to reward ourselves. So that is, that is celebrate small wins. Now we need to remember, discipline is like a muscle. Discipline is like a muscle that can be strengthened with consistent effort and practice. That is very important. Remember, discipline is like a muscle that can be strengthened with consistent effort and practice. Additional tips are: start small and build gradually. Additional tips are: start small and build gradually. Be consistent and persistent. Now learn from failure and setbacks. Stay flexible and adapt to changes. That is, find a role model or mentor for inspiration and guidance. Keep in mind that discipline is not about being perfect. That is very important. The very important. Keep in mind that discipline is not about being perfect, but about making progress and staying committed to your goals. So these are the 10 ways we can build our self-discipline ourselves. And once we are self-disciplined, I think that we will be able to lead a much better life. Thank you very much. Love to Nasir.